is what it looks like. Really starting to pound across the Katy area. We'll get out to Brittany Begley in a second. She and our photojournalist Cesar Martinez have been crisscrossing between 290 and I-10. So let's jump into a couple of areas because we do have some spots that are really starting to see some pretty heavy rain. Good news is we're seeing a little bit of a break up there from Cypress over to Jersey Village. That's starting to kind of split, which is nice. But from Katy down to Cinco Ranch, you get the idea there. From 99 moving its way all the way. There's the West Park 1093. So all of these neighborhoods in here, Cross Creek Ranch, areas like that, really getting pounded pretty good. Fulshire down towards Foster. Same thing, Pecan Grove. If you're out near Stephen F. Austin High School, you maybe got 2-3 minutes before this is going to start smashing its way across your neck of the woods. Rosenberg out to Beasley, down to Kendleton. You can see it moving all the way out towards Hungerford as well. So that's areas in and across parts of Fort Bend County down to Wharton County. And then let's go up on the north side here because we do have this area. This green box is actually a flood advisory for 2 to 4 inches that fell at about 3:30 this morning. Right now they're getting a bit of a break, but anywhere from Woodlock to Shenandoah, the Woodlands as you go down towards Spring, Bammel, Deco over to North Houston, 249. So Tomball Parkway, and then just south of there, all of these areas certainly need to make sure that you're ready for the next 10 minutes. The storms move at about 20-30 miles an hour. So I think give it 30 minutes. If you can wait and not take off till about 6:30, should be just fine. There's not a whole lot of action back and behind that. You can see the front moving pretty quickly as it approaches most of our area. So future track wise, once we get to 7-8 o'clock, this is sliding eastward pretty quickly, should be out of here, and then maybe just a few leftover showers. But the later you wait today, if you say, okay, well, I can vote later this afternoon, you'll be seeing much better weather than if you're trying out in, let's say, the next hour here as the polls open up at 7 o'clock, and we should be A-OK after that for the next couple of days. So officially, it's going to be a little messy if you're trying to go out early this morning. Just be ready for it, especially if you're in the metro. Can't stress that enough because it's going to go right across the area in the next 30 minutes to an hour, and then starting to wind down as we get later on this afternoon. But roads have been very sloppy out there, and they have seen a lot of ponding in some spots as well. Let's get out to meteorologist Brittany Begley, who has been out in the storm tracker. Brittany, last time we talked to you guys, you were running into some issues there on the Katy Freeway. Give us the latest update as we're getting into that hour when everybody starts hitting the roads.
That is the truth. You know, I've been in the traffic game for more than a decade, and I'm going to describe today as more like the wild, wild west. And I'm saying this as you take a live look because we really are dealing. Do you see the thunder, the lightning right now, the rain coming down, even gustier conditions? But what's getting us and several other people, oh, right there, see it on your screen? It's that ponding. So as you head out, you're going to start to see that ponding, especially if you're in the slow lane or the fast lane. And we've noticed people hitting these ponding spots. And when that happens, you saw that water just splash our screen, and that's when your car it starts to pull you in the direction of the sidewall, and that's why we've seen several multi-car accidents. In fact, as you look in front of us, you can see traffic is slowly starting to build, so we might be encountering another accident. Let me show you behind the scenes. Here's a look behind us. You can see that rain coming in. Thankfully, cars are giving us our distance, but really, it's going to be just about that tough commute as hundreds of thousands of people make their way into work. Make sure to take it nice and slow. And of course, we're going to update you throughout the day because the roadways, not only is it dark, is it raining, those gusty conditions, but it is election day. There's a lot of uncertainty, so we already have a lot of emotions running high on top of those slower drive times and that rain. So a lot going on. If you don't have to go to work right now, if you can go later, make sure to do that. And of course, we'll update you with those live drive time conditions throughout the day. Back to you.
Yeah, definitely take it easy out there, showing a little bit of extra patience. All right, Brittany Begley, thank you so much. Be careful out there.